me like it meant something. I held my breath, afraid to dream. Your hand brushed mine like by mistake, but I still felt it in my sleep. I was almost yours, just close enough to hurt. A whisper from your world, but never your first word. I stood outside the door of love that wasn't almost yours, and nothing more. I watched you fall for someone else, still hoping you might turn around. But fairy tales don't wait too long, and I was left without a sound. I was almost yours, the in-between of hope, the quiet kind of love that never truly spoke. Now every step feels sore from love I can't ignore. Almost yours, you called me when the world went cold. I let you in, my heart on hold. You stayed a while, just long enough to find your strength and call it love. Then you went back to her, like I was just a blur, a resting place until you healed, a wound that never got to feel. You kissed me soft, then disappeared, right back to her without a tear. I gave you all I had to give, a space to breathe, a place to live, but I was just your shadow's bed, while she still danced inside better than me in every way. She lights your world, I fade to gray. You look at her like skies are clear. Well, I just vanish when you're near. She laughs like songs you used to hum. She shines while I come undone. I can't compete with stars like these. She's better than me so easily. I wore the love you wouldn't see, while she just breathed and you believed. You never gave me half a chance, but with her you just had to glance. So now I step aside with grace and leave no mark, no empty space. You found your light, so let it be. She's better than me, and that set you
You said let's not get too deep, so I just smiled and lost more sleep. We kissed beneath the neon lights, but you were hers when it turned night. Borrowed moments, not quite mine. I took your hand, ignored the signs. We played pretend, we danced so slow, but deep inside I always know these aren't real, they're just for show. Moments borrowed, meant to go. I see you now as someone new and act like I'm okay with you, but every laugh, each passing glance reminds me we had no real chance. So thank you for the in-between, the dream I lived, the love unseen, but I won't ask, won't chase, won't owe these borrowed moments. Now let go.
I knew you'd leave, you always do, but still I reached for something true. Our laughs, our nights, they weren't all mine. I loved you on borrowed time. Borrowed time, like ticking glass, a flame that knew the streets we used to know. The lamplights hum, the raindrops slow. Your voice still lingers in the air. In words you said and didn't dare. Echoes of you follow me home in quiet rooms where I'm alone. You're everywhere and never there. A shadow dancing through the air. No matter what I try to do, I live with echoes, echoes of you. The songs we played, the jokes we made, still haunt the corners, never fade. I left the past, or so I said, but you still live inside my head. Maybe someday you'll fade too, but memories don't ask for truth, so I just smile and see it through. A life with echoes, echoes of you. Echoes of you. You didn't even say goodbye, just faded like the morning sky. No closure, no last glance to keep, just memories that never sleep. I was forgotten before goodbye, a silent star in your bright sky. You left so soft without a sound, and never once turned back around. Now I just try to understand how I was lost without your hand. I waited for a final word, but silence was all I heard. You chose to leave without a trace, and left my love in tell myself it's for the best, but every night I feel the rest of all the words I had to say. You forgot me before goodbye. He doesn't know I think of him with every cup and close in him. He laughs at things I say too light, but never sees my sleepless nights. He doesn't know I feel this way. I smile, pretend I'm just okay. He calls me friend, and that's my cue to hide the love he never knew. He doesn't know, he doesn't see the way he means the world to me. He talks about a girl he met. I nod and joke, but still regret the words I've never dared to try, the truths I lock behind my eyes. Maybe someday, or maybe not, he'll read the signs that I forgot. But till then I will let it be. He doesn't know. He's breaking me. You never said the words I craved, but somehow still I always stayed. I read between your careful lines and filled the blanks with hopeful signs. Held in silence, held too long, waiting where I don't belong. A heart that whispers never sings, just hopes for almost everything. You never said it, still I tried. Held in silence deep inside. You gave me looks, but not your name. You played the part but not the flame. And I kept clinging to a dream that only I could ever see. So now I walk away with grace from all the things I couldn't face, and leave behind the quiet cage where love was held but never made. She wears the smile you gave to me before you knew she'd be your dream. I watch you love without a pause and wonder where my moment was. If I were her, would you still choose me twice? Would I be light inside your quiet nights? Would I be worth the songs you never sing? If I were her, would I mean everything? You never saw how much I cared. I hid it all behind my stairs while she just walked into your world and stole the place I never held. If I were her, would I be in your plans? Would I belong inside your tender hands? But I'm just me, a girl you never knew. If I were her, would I be loved like you?
You saw the road and picked a lane, and I was left outside the frame. You smiled and said you'd always care, but never once invited me there. I was left unchosen, left behind, not even sure I crossed your mind. You passed me like a lovely song that played too soft. watched your joy from far away, pretending I could feel okay. But every time you held her hand, I sank into forgotten land. Some people wait and some get picked, but I was just the one you skipped. No hate, no blame, just quietly left unchosen by someone like me.
There were things I meant to say, but silence always found its way. Hoped you'd read it in my stare, but you just looked and weren't aware. So much left unspoken, trapped in air, like morning fog that disappears. You never asked, I never said, and now the words just echo dead. Not every love gets a chance to grow. Some live quiet and never show. I watched you love and drift from me, pretended fine so carefully. I smiled, I nodded, played my role, but all the while you took my soul. Now here we stand on different roads, the past too full to ever hold. But if you ever feel the cold, know I once loved, but never told.
I watched you fall for someone new and stayed right there, too scared to move. I loved you in the quiet way that never asked, just chose to stay. It's love on you, thousand words I never said, because I feared they'd leave me dead. So I just smiled and played the part of someone with a quiet heart. You shared your world, but not with me. I stood beside invisibly. You leaned on me, but looked through glass and never saw how deep it passed. I'll keep this love tucked in my chest, a silent ache that never rests. You'll never know, and that's the truth. I gave you love, but kept it mute.
No screaming fight, no grand release, just fading light and loss of peace. We didn't break, we disappeared like echoes lost in what we feared. Love that ends in quiet sound, no thunder, just no one around, no slam doors or shattered glass, just moments we let slowly pass. Now we're two without the war, just hearts that speak nevermore. We once were loud, we once were fire. Now all that's left is no desire. Love that slipped through open hands, like waves that never meet the sand. No last words, no need to try. We both just breathe.
wonder if you think of me when rain taps soft on glass and tree. Do flashes come of who I was, or am I gone with no because? I'm not in your memory, not in your mind. I slipped away like notes unsigned. You moved so fast, forgot so clear. I faded slow but stayed right here. You never checked the place I'd be, buried deep in memory. I whisper jokes we used to tell, but they don't echo, don't rebel. You built a life without my part and left me talking to my heart. So now I learn to walk alone, to be a ghost where love had grown. You won't recall, you won't agree, but once I lived in memory.
You said this wasn't meant to last, that love like this just fades too fast. But I still hope beneath the light that you might stay, not say goodbye. Just one more night of you and me, pretend we're more than memory. Let's pour a drink, ignore the dawn, and act like you won't soon be gone. I know it's wrong, I know it's through, but I just want one more night of you. The lights are low, your voice is soft. You laugh like nothing's lost or off. But I can feel you drift away, like tides that never choose to stay. So come and hold me like you did before you closed the love we hid. No promises, no morning dew, just one more night to stay with you.
I built a wall to keep you close, but love like that just never grows. You pushed and pulled and let me spin until my heart was thin. I gave too much, you gave too small. You caught me halfway in the fall. You smiled like nothing was within, but I was breaking paper thin, and still I let you in again. You read my eyes, but not too deep, and left me wondering in my sleep. Was I too much or not enough? Or were you just afraid of love? Now here I am, still stitched with grace, but every tear leaves one more trace of love that folded from within. You left me torn and paper thin. You didn't cry, you didn't yell, just took your coat and wished me well. No broken glass, no slamming door, just silence I could feel no more. A quiet exit, no parade, just echoes of the life we made. You didn't need a final scene to end what used to feel so clean. And now I sit where love once stayed and mourn the peace you calmly gave. I checked my phone, no message came. I whispered soft your tired name, but you were gone like morning dew, so soft, so fast, I never knew. No bitter words, no sharp regret, just folded dreams I can't forget. You left so quiet, left me still, a love that died without the thrill.
She was gone, said you just needed to move on. I opened doors, I gave you peace, but all you wanted was release. I'm your spare heart, your healing time, a resting place you said was fine. You loved me when it hurt too much, then left the second you felt touch. You never stayed, you never tried, you just came to say goodbye. this was good, but I was just your stepping stone to walk away and feel less alone. So next time that your world falls flat, don't come to where I used to sat. My heart's not yours to pass right through. It broke when I believed in you.
That's never gone too far. Still in my coffee, still in my air. I breathe your name, you're everywhere. The songs we left, they softly play inside my chest.
You saved the seat like you knew I'd come, but never looked when I sat down. I laughed too soft, you didn't hear. You talked to her while I disappeared. The seat beside you knew my name, but never held your heart the same. I lived in echoes, stayed so still, in silent hopes you never feel. was the sugar, not your eyes. I stirred my tea and swallowed lies. It's strange how closeness feels so far when someone else holds all you are. I sat beside you just to fade into the noise your love had made. And now I rise, no more to steal a seat that never saw me real.
You never asked, so I stayed quiet. Let the feelings slowly die. I memorized your every word and let my own just float on by. There's a list inside my head of things I never said, like how you made my heart replay each moment we let slip away. There's a silence I still dread of things I never said. Talked about the girl you loved. I smiled and nodded just enough, but every time you spoke her name, I lost a little more of flame. You'll never know the nights I kept, the words that now I can't accept. So if I'm gone, don't look ahead, just blame the things I never said.
I wasn't first, I wasn't next, just someone lost in your context. You called when silence filled your days, but never stayed to hear me say, I'm always third in every scene, behind the past and in between. You hold my hand but not too tight. You love me most in fading light. just gets you by. I'm not you now, I'm not your then. I'm just a thought you chase and bend. No medals here, no winning race. I'm just alone in third place. You came back when the light was low, with words too soft, too late to show. You said you missed the way I smiled, but left me waiting all the while. It's too late to stay, too far to fix. You can't rewind the things you missed. You had your chance, but looked away. Now I've forgotten how to stay. You say you care, but not today. You're just too late. Too late to stay. I begged for you with silent eyes, while you were chasing other skies. Now I've rebuilt the parts you broke. Your sorry lands like distant smoke. You reach for me, I pull away. No more to lose, no more to say. I loved you once, I lost my way, but now it's clear. It's too late to I wrote you letters late at night, with shaky hands and fading light. They sit in drawers you'll never see, with all the things you meant to me. Unsent letters, thoughts too loud, words I wrapped but never vowed, confessions sealed in folded lines of moments lost and unsaid signs you'll never read, you'll never know the love I wasn't brave to show. You moved along and I stayed still, a poet with they were too soft for you to hear. So now I keep them safe inside the stories where my heart still hides a pile of dreams in paper form. Unsent letters never warm. I saw you at our cafe spot. Same quiet smile, same thoughts I fought. You laughed with her like I once did, and I just watched. I stayed well hid. You look so happy, truly free, in places where I used to be. The table still remembers me, but now it's hers entirely. I used to be the favorite name, the spark that lit your gentle flame. But hearts move on and seasons change, and I was just a passing rain. I whispered thanks beneath my breath for loving me before the rest. And though it stings, I let it be. You found your light without me. You waved from your window seat. Rain fell slow, my heart skipped beats. You smiled like it was just a trip, but I felt time begin to slip. Goodbye was quiet, no alarm. A final wave, a subtle harm. You took the train and didn't see. You left your love inside of me. Now every ride, each passing rail, repeat your name without fail.
You held me when there was no one left. I was the choice after the rest. You said you cared, but not like her. Your eyes were there, but always blurred. You loved me last, not first or bold. A backup heart for you to hold. And though I stayed, I knew too well I wasn't where your true love dwelled. You gave what little you could cast, because I came when she had passed. I tried to be your saving light, but I was just the not quite right. You called me sweet, but never stayed. You loved me last, then walked away. So now I know where I belong, in stories where I don't stay long. Next time I'll wait for someone fast, who loves me first, not loves me last. You smiled like I was close enough, but far from ever being love. You held me like a maybe thing, a pause between your wandering. I was your almost love, a whisper you once thought of. Not quite a flame, not just a friend. A story that could never end, because it never truly began. I was your last. I stayed and hoped you'd look my way, but someone else would always stay. More present in your heart than me, and I just watched so quietly. I was your almost never true, a shadow always chasing you. The line between a dream and dust. I was your almost last.
told your side like it was truth. Painted me cold, erased the proof. You said I left, I broke, I ran, but never shared who I began. Your side of the story sounds so clear, but leaves no room for what I mean. You play the victim in my name and walked away without the blame. But hearts don't lie, and time will show the things you chose to never know. You turn the page before the end and label me a fading friend, but I was there through every fall. You just forgot to write it all. So keep your tale, I won't defend the wounds I wore that wouldn't mend. One day you'll pause and start to see there's more than just your side of me.